We've all seen thermal scopes on rifles. What happens if you put one on a shotgun?
There's no reason why it shouldn't work.
Robert Bucknell is best known for fox shooting, but he has much more than foxes to deal with on his Essex farm. Just now he's bothered by rats, which have been swarming around his pheasant feeders.
The last couple of years, gradually the numbers of rats have built up, and we've gradually whittled them down, and they're down now to, reasonable numbers, but we're still getting a few around the feeders, and I don't like poisoning them out where the feeders are because of owls and mice and all that sort of thing.
Instead, he's been shooting them with his Ruger 1022 semi-auto 2.2 rimfire. It is fitted with a thermal scope, which he bought at the British Shooting Show.
I went round and said, how much are you charging for that? How much are you charging for that? And we've ended up with the Hike Micro Thunder from Scott Country, and seems to kill rats. The only downside you have with thermal is that you can see through bushes and into bushes, and of course with a 2.2, occasionally the round doesn't get through. It's sitting in the top of a bush or just off the ground or behind something and showing up extremely well in a thermal viewer, but the 2.2 doesn't reach it. So if we swap the scope to something different, like this, we should be able to kill a rat without any trouble. It's a Mossberg Model 500, but this is a working gun, as you can see. Luckily, we have a rail on there. We're going to swap this to this and give it a go tonight. Hopefully it's going to be a simple exercise of just removing this chap. Don't tell me it doesn't line up. We're going to have to make another cut somewhere. Picatinny on this and Weaver on this, always the way. Right, next job. Yes, 12 gauge, 1 ounce. Right, let's go and hurt a plate. Right, cartridge fed, safety off. Yep. You ready? Centre of plate, squeeze trigger. Yeah, sort of centre of pattern is about there, I think. Right, we'll take the top right-hand corner. I was aiming to hit here to hit there,
right?
Because that is how much. I'm not going to bother to alter the sight. This, minute of rat will work well, and you can see the strikes. That worked absolutely perfectly. And with a spread like that, hopefully he'll bring his mates as well. They sit in a little circle. Now we just need to find a rat.
We wait until dark before heading out to check for rats on the feeders.
4, 5, 6. We won't need them all, but that should make the gun heavier and the recoil less. Oh, well, there's definitely rats there. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We should have been here a bit earlier, but anyway, let's see what we can do. I think that was fairly successful. They didn't know where it was coming from. Out of 5 rats, we got 3, so that's relatively successful. And I don't think we'd have got that with the 2.2.
Robert hops out of the truck to sweep up stragglers.
Another one over here, I think. It's here somewhere. That's number 3. The other one's in the bottom of the hedge in the brambles there, so that can jolly well stay there. Not too bad. Certainly that one through the bushes there was no way. And as for that one as well, I don't think I'd have threaded it's a lottery then. You sort of fire a single bullet through amongst all the scenery, and you know what 2-2s are like, they soon bounce off things. I suppose on a dark night, if you're going round, you can sneak up on rabbits or anything, but the beauty of it is that you can shoot through things. When you've got something in a bush, it doesn't make any difference. And of course, a thermal, you can make out what it is in a bush. You can watch it. If you're using digital, there's no way the light would have shone back off it. You would never got a shot at it in the first place.
For more about HIC Micro Thermal Optics, there's a link below. And to track down any of the other kit featured, go to kitfinder.co.uk.